Jade, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make this DIY Leaf Village cap? Hat? I don't know. And this hat is inspired by the headband that the shinobi and ninjas wear. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
Congratulations! You graduate!
So the things you will need will be a blue or black hat, or navy blue hat, doesn't really matter. A template of the logo, or the headband. This is optional. You can get some silver brads, or pins, flat pins, or you don't need it. A black Sharpie and a silver Sharpie if you have one. If you don't, you can just use paint. And I forgot to put the silver Sharpie in, that's why there isn't that. A hot glue gun or super glue. A soda can, it doesn't really matter what size, and make sure it's clean. You will need some cutting equipment like X-Acto knife and scissors, and you'll be also needing some tape. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So first we'll be working with our pin. So if you have a pin, you have to first cut off the needle part of the pin and then color it or paint it with a silver color. Be careful when you cut it, don't stab yourself, just be really careful. If you don't have a pin, you can just get your soda can and cut 6 circles. Or if you have the silver brads, you can attach it at the very end of the DIY. I find it using a silver Sharpie to color the pins are the best, but you can still use paint. If you don't need to do this, just skip this part to the next part of the video. After it's done, let it to a side to dry, and now get your cutting utensils, and we will be cutting the template that I will put in the description down below. So just cut out the first part, which is like the shape of the template, and don't cut the logo or the circles yet. We will do that later. After you're done cutting, put that aside and get your soda can, and then carefully cut open the soda can. You can use an X-Acto knife to cut the top and the bottom part, and then, because I don't know how to explain well, you can just watch how I do it. Make sure to dry off any excess water that might be in the can. And be careful when you're cutting the can because it might be a bit sharp. So now you should have like a rectangle, like a soda can thing that cut out. So carefully unroll it. I use the edge of my table to just slowly bend it a little bit. You can maybe use a ironer or whatever to just make it a little bit more flat. So after it's all flattened and not like curled up anymore, get your template and then just carefully trace around the can with a marker, and you can also maybe use some tape or blue tack to secure your template on, but make sure you don't really tape on that hard because you need the template later on. Oh, and make sure to trace it at the back of your can, like not the silver part, like the one with the already designed cover part on it. Take your template out and then carefully cut out the outline. Be careful when you're cutting the can because it might be a little bit sharp. And then get your template out, or you can print another one if you want, and then cut out your Leaf Village logo and all 6 of your circles. You don't have to cut all 6 of your circles out, but you can just poke a hole, so later you just mark where you want to put your 6 secure dots. Circles thing. Okay, never mind, I mean like the needleless pins things. And remember to keep the tiny triangle from the Leaf Village logo out. So after it's done, get your template and place it on top of your soda tin can thing piece. Use some tape to secure it, and make sure you stick it on top of where the silver side is. And now get your marker and Sharpie and start tracing your Leaf Village logo. And also maybe put some marking on where you want to put your pins on. I only trace the outline of everything and then I will color in the Leaf Village symbol later on. And then slowly peel off your template out of the tin. And now get your Sharpie and color in your Konoha symbol. Now get 6 of your needleless silver pins and your hot glue gun, and now you will glue those pins onto where you drew or you mark your circles or where you want to put them. Be careful when you're gluing those things on because it is pretty hot and it's in metal, so yeah. Do some finishing touches with your marker. After you finish making the headpiece, get your hat, and then use some hot glue and glue it on where you want to put the headpiece onto your hat. I glued it in the front of my hat and I also used some tape to estimate and measure out where I want to put it. Place it on, try it on where you want to put it onto your hat, use some hot glue to glue it on, and there you have it. This is your DIY Konoha hat. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. And I might be doing a Q&A video soon, so please comment down what kind of questions you want to ask me. Anyway, the shout out goes to Thorns and Ravens. Congratulations! Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys! Peace out!